Hey everybody, welcome back to another video on Skyrim Anniversary. Today we're going to do the Dark Brotherhood quest line. Now, we're not going to go
Will you
super
spare a
in-depth
few
and in
coins to
detail
help
about every
someone
little
who's got
location and every
nothing?
little assassination, but we are going to go over the main and key points of the Dark Brotherhood. So, to start this quest line, you have to do one of a few things. You have to go to the Orphanage in Riften. You have to hear a rumor
I
from
ain't
people
asking for
talking,
much.
or
Just a few
you can come
seconds.
to Windhelm, turn right at the entrance gate, go straight down this little path here, and you'll come across a boy and an elf talking.
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That Aventus Aretino is doing the Black Sacrament, trying to summon the Dark Brotherhood?
And after listening to
Oh,
this
here you
dialogue,
are.
you'll
Always
eventually
with the
get the quest
nonsense.
line that'll tell you to talk to
Of course
Aventus
not.
Aretino.
Those are just tales.
And
Fine.
all you gotta
Then
do is you gotta unlock the residence to the Arentino household.
I'm at the Grow on, you old crone. You'll get what you deserve. The Dark Brotherhood will see to that. Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear.
That is the mantra to summon the Dark Brotherhood.
Please, how long must I do this? I keep praying, Night Mother. Why won't you answer me?
It's kind of a creepy kid.
Finally! My prayers have been answered!
Are you alright?
It worked! I knew you'd come! I just knew it! I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the body and the things, and then you came! An assassin from the Dark Brotherhood!
Right. Yes, of
Took
course,
so
the
long.
Black Sacrament.
So very long. But now that you're here, you can accept my contract.
Contract?
My mother, she died. I'm all alone now. So they sent me to that terrible orphanage in Riften. Honor Hall. The headmistress is an evil, cruel woman. They call her Grella the Kind. But she's not kind. She's terrible to all of us. So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you could kill Grella the
It's
Kind.
actually kind of interesting how desensitized this kid is to the fact that he's literally got a body, a human heart, some nightshade, and
To be
human
honest,
flesh.
I'm kind of lonely here.
And he's just
As much as I
so
hated
excited
getting sent
about
to
it.
Honor Hall, I really miss my friends there.
I'll take that human flesh and human heart. Those ingredients are not easy to come by. Oh, there is a note here, if you're interested. It just goes over about, his parents' death and how they're, sorry about it. Not sorry enough, apparently, but, there's a lot of orphans in Skyrim, apparently, and for some reason, it's very hard to find people to take them in. Which introduces as well the aspect of adoption in Skyrim. It's part of a new concept, well, not new concept. They added it into the game with, I believe, the Hearthfire DLC. Anyway, the orphanage here is where you need to go. Open Honor Hall Orphanage. And when you
Those
walk
who
in, you can
shirk their
hear
duties will get
Grelad the
extra
Kind.
duty. Do I make myself clear?
Yes,
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk. Always be here until the day you come of age and get thrown into that wide, horrible world. Now, what do you all say?
We love you, Grella. Thank you for your kindness.
That's better. Now scurry off, my little gutter snipes.
Yeah, so as you can see, he was not being overly dramatic when he said that she is an evil woman.
You really shouldn't be here.
You really should tell somebody about the abuse and torture these kids go through. And we'll just sneak, assassinate, call it good. I don't know why this book is so valuable, but I'll take the money, health potion. Plate on the food. Interesting.
I cannot best you.
I don't know why you're running around so sporadically, but anyway, once you complete that, you have to go to Windhelm again and talk to Aventus Argentino and tell him that you completed it. He'll give you his family heirloom. He's a kid and doesn't quite understand.
Grelod the Kind. Is she, you know?
Grella the Kind is dead, my dear child.
Aha! I knew you could do it. I just knew it. I knew the Dark Brotherhood would save me. Here, just like I promised. This should fetch you a nice price. Thank you. Thank you again.
Alright, so now we got the Argentino family heirloom. And like I said, it's just a plate. It's worth only 100.
I've been looking for you.
Ah,
Got something
here we
I'm
go.
supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
So now that the courier showed up
Let's
here,
see.
he should give us a
Yeah, got
mysterious
this
letter.
note. Don't know. Creepy fella. Black robe. Couldn't see his face. Paid me a pretty sum to get that into your hands, though. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Dude, you look so malnourished. You need to, like, eat something. So we'll go to our inventory here. We'll go to our books, and we'll... Oh, that's not what I wanted to read. This is the one I wanted. So you'll get this note with a black hand that says, "We know." I have that as well. All you have to do is go into an inn, an owned house, whatever you so choose, and sleep. Doesn't matter how long, doesn't matter where. All you gotta do is go and sleep. So that's what we're gonna run and do real quick. In the master bed. We'll just sleep for an hour. Now there are two ways that you can actually go about this, but we'll talk about that in just a minute here after we continue.
Sleep well?
Absolutely. Where am I, and who are you?
Does it matter? You're warm, dry, and still very much alive. That's more than can be said for old Grelod,
You know about that, huh?
Half of Skyrim knows. Old hag gets butchered in her own orphanage. Things like that tend to get around.
Nonsense. I've heard
but
no
don't
such rumors.
misunderstand. I'm not criticizing. It was a good kill. Old Crone had it coming. And you saved a group of urchins to boot.
They are children.
But there is a slight problem.
Obviously, you have 3 dialogue options. Really doesn't matter which one you
That
choose.
little Aretino boy was looking for the Dark Brotherhood. For me and my associates. Grelod the Kind was, by all rights, a Dark Brotherhood contract. A kill that you stole. A kill you must repay.
You want me to
Well,
murder
now,
someone else?
Funny
Who?
you should ask. If you turn around, you'll notice my guests. I've collected them from... well, that's not really important. The here and now. That's what matters. You see, there's a contract out on one of them, and that person can't leave this room alive. But, oh, which one? Go on. See if you can figure it out. Make your choice. Make your kill. I just want to observe and admire. Am I to take your side? Then you know where we stand. Make your kill and we're square. Repayment of your debt is but a discreet knife thrust away.
Alright, so like I said, you have a couple different options. You can kill them, kill any one of them, kill all of them, do whatever you so choose, or you can kill Astrid, which is
The anticipation
the
is
lady here.
killing me. Can you fix...
Now, the difference between them will be whether or not you join and continue on in the Dark Brotherhood quest line, or whether or not you will destroy the Dark Brotherhood. Now, I actually didn't even know this was a thing, and I've been playing Skyrim for forever. I didn't even know this was a thing until recently, where I had watched a video about someone actually destroying the Dark Brotherhood, and I thought that was fascinating. Now, that said, the rewards to destroying the Dark Brotherhood compared to restoring the Dark Brotherhood is very, very different. When you destroy the Dark Brotherhood, you don't get crap. There's barely any gold, and you'll get the weapon, the Blade of Woe, a lot earlier. But aside from that and a small amount of gold, you don't get anything. When you complete the Dark Brotherhood quest in itself, when you restore it back to its former glory, you will not only get the Blade of Woe, you'll get an obscene amount of money that you can use to either restore the guild, the assassin, pardon me, the Dark Brotherhood. You can either restore their residence in a new location and get a bunch of followers, some torture chambers that'll give you treasure. You'll also end up with, depending on your choices, unique followers. And you'll also get continuous assassination contracts that will pay you decent money. So that said, we're going to go ahead and go through with the actual Dark
Who
Brotherhood
has the
campaign.
contract?
For that, I'm not even going to bother with much
Which
of
one
this.
will you choose?
We're just going to kill them all.
Well, well, aren't we the overachiever? 3 possibilities, 3 victims. Must have been one of them, right? So why take chances? When most would speak, you listen. You think. You understand that the only thing that matters is you following my orders. To kill.
So I'm free to
Of
go.
course. And you've repaid your debt in full. Here's the key to the shack. But why stop here? I say we take our relationship to the next level.
Hate to
I
burst your
would
bubble,
like
but
to
I'm not
officially
interested in
extend to you an
creepy
invitation
ladies.
to join my family, the Dark Brotherhood. In the southwest reaches of Skyrim, in the Pine Forest, you'll find the entrance to our sanctuary. It's just beneath the road, hidden from view. When questioned by the Black Door, answer with the correct passphrase, "Silence, my brother." Then you're in, and your new life begins. I'll see you at home.
What is the music of life?
Silence, my brother. You'd think they would get like a more obscure door. Like this thing, if you happen to chance upon it, is very clearly the assassin's, hideaway. Interesting concept, or not concept, interesting little tidbit here is that as you complete assassination contracts, more and more iron daggers will appear in this map. There is an unusual gem. For those of you who don't know, it's a Stone of Baranzaya, and when you collect all of them, you'll get an obscene reward for it. So that's nice to have. Alright, now let's talk to Astrid again.
Ah, at last. I hope you found the place all right.
Easy peasy. So what happens now?
Well, what happens now is you start your new life in the Dark Brotherhood. You're part of the family, after all. This, as you can see, is our sanctuary. You won't find a safer place in all of Skyrim. So get comfortable. Yes, the silence suits you. Gives you an air of mystery. Now, down to business. I'm arranging a job for you. But in the meantime, go talk to Nazir. He may have some smaller contracts to tide you over.
Sure.
Soon,
Now, I don't
the
know if
Night
it's too
Mother will
late, seeing
arrive.
as I already started the
things
actual
around
quest
here are
line.
sure to get
But you
even
can
more
actually
interesting.
encounter...
But one last thing. A welcome home present. The armor of the Dark Brotherhood. May it serve you well in all your endeavors.
Gee, thanks. Like I was saying, you can actually encounter another assassin from the Dark Brotherhood transporting his, quote, mother, who is the Night Mother. And If
Be
you
sure
do
and
so,
introduce
you'll
yourself
immediately
to your
gain
new
some
family.
early on favor.
To the part where he tries to buy you some
Many people, the assassin to me is,
wait. Here we go.
well,
Such a
very
cute
unique.
girl with the sweet
You either
lovey
love him
sweet.
or you hate him.
Oh yes, how about some chocolate? Oh yes, please, kind sir. My mama and papa left me all alone.
Get this word of power while we wait. Kill, marked for death. Nice shout for draining people's like armor value. Makes it easier to kill them.
Such a lovely smile. Your teeth. No.
Oh, Babette, but you are so wicked.
What about you, Festus? How did that last contract turn out?
Oh, yes, please, old man. Regale us with your tales of wizardry.
Fun fact, this dude's a werewolf.
The young and stupid. Always mocking the experienced and brilliant.
Other fun
My
fact,
contract went
the
very
spider
well.
that you hear back here is actually the vampire's pet. Nazim, the red guard here, or sorry, Nazir, the red guard here, is someone that you
you're
need to
the
talk to
newest
about your
member
new
of our
contract.
dwindling, dysfunctional little family. I've heard quite a bit about you.
Suicide mission. Astrid said as much. I hear you say
Ah,
pale heart.
going for the mysterious and brooding thing, huh? That may work for your targets,
There is more
but
knowledge
you'll
in
find I'm not so easily impressed.
together than knowledge.
Did she now? Well, as it turns out, there are a few lingering contracts we haven't had the chance to complete just yet. And more, dribbling in from time to time. I'll assign them to you as they become available. It is. These aren't particularly glamorous assassinations, I'll be honest. Don't pay much either. But they'll keep you busy. Just do them as you're able. There's no real time limit. You can turn each one in as it's completed, or wait and turn in the whole group when all the targets have been eliminated. Whichever works for you.
So as you can see here, he has training in light armor that you can do. I'm not going to bother with that.
Well,
Just going to ask for the 1st
let's
set of
get started.
contracts.
I've got 3 available right now. Your targets are the beggar Narfi, an ex-miller named Enodius Papias, and Baytild, a mine boss. When you've completed all those, we'll see if I might have some more.
Excuse me. Alright, so you can ask about all of them, but it really doesn't matter a whole lot. Narfi actually has an interesting backstory. There's a couple
hunting.
different theories about him, actually.
I'm really not in the mood. State your business or take
You
your
can go ahead and talk.
What? Well, we'll see about that now, won't we?
We're gonna wait. Let her attack. Just because I won't get a bounty for it. Take the key to their house. I don't know why you had to summon a Daedra to deal with a classic peasant. For those of you who haven't seen it, the Dremora Rose, which is the item he's holding here, summons a Dremora, which will fight for you. Ah, to Iverstead. Literally everyone here is very unfriendly. Narfi here is your assassination target. Now, if you talk to Narfi right now, it'll give you the classic Dark Brotherhood, you know, assassination stuff. Alright, now we've got all 3 of these guys taken care of. Alright, back to Nazir we go. And once we get there, we will meet Cicero. Cicero being the NPC that I was talking about earlier. excuse me, who was carrying the Night Mother. Honestly, I hated Cicero to begin with, but he grew on me as time went by. He's become one of my favorite NPCs in the game.
But the Night Mother is mother to all. It is her voice we follow, her will. Would you dare risk disobedience? And surely punishment?
Keep talking, little man, and we'll see who gets punished.
Oh, be quiet, you great lumbering lapdog. The man has had a long journey. You can at least be civil. Mr. Cicero, I, for one, am delighted you and the Night Mother have arrived. Your presence here signals a welcome return to tradition.
Oh, what a kind and wise wizard you are, sure to earn Our Lady's favor.
You and the Night Mother are of course welcome here, Cicero. And you will be afforded the respect deserving of your position as keeper. Understood, husband?
Her. Oh, yes, yes, yes! Thank you, thank you, thank you!
But make no mistake, I am the leader of this sanctuary. My word is law. Are we clear on that point?
Oh, yes, mistress. Perfectly. You're the boss.
Ah, there you are. Good. I was done speaking with that muttering fool anyway. We've got some business to discuss. I do indeed. You must go to the city of Markarth and speak with the apothecary's assistant. You'll probably find her in the Hag's Cure when the shop is open. The girl's been running her mouth. Wants an ex-lover killed. She's apparently performed the Black Sacrament. Her name is Muiri. I need you to talk to her, set up the contract, and carry it out. Just do whatever the contact wishes. Be professional, represent us well, and get the job done. Since it's your first contract, I'll let you keep whatever Muiri pays. She'll be generous, I'm sure. They always are.
Alright. So now you can talk to Cicero as well.
Another member of the family. Hello, hello.
His
So
voice is
very
a little
good to
grating
meet
at
you.
first, but he does grow on you. At least he did on me.
So polite, so nice. Cicero likes you. The Night Mother is sure to like you too. Oh, we're going to be fast friends. Fast friends.
Now that we're done talking to Cicero, let's go back and talk to Nazir and get our gold for the killing of the contracts.
How went your meeting with Enodius Papias? Did you prove his paranoia legit? Good. And I hope you were careful in your payment for a job well done.
Kind of wish you could just accept all the payments all at once, but they are technically different missions.
I could do this all day.
Me too.
Here's your payment.
Now that said, the assassination contracts later on become a little bit more
Congratulations.
inconvenient, but
Here's your payment.
this is a fairly good way to get a decent amount of money. You go out, you kill somebody, you come back, you get some
Good
gold.
luck.
Oh, you know what? I never did go over the armor that we collected. Well, I guess not armor per se, but the cloth stuff that we found right before talking to Astrid when we first showed up. Alright, so what we got first is the Shrouded Armor. You know what? We'll go ahead and equip everything here. Show you what it looks like. Let's see, it's the classic stuff that Astrid was wearing. But we also have the wizardly aspect of it. Alright, now we'll go and take care of the Muiri contract. Which is honestly good. I have a lot of items to sell, and in Markarth there's a decent chunk of items to sell. Fear not, I won't make you suffer through that entire nonsense. If this is your first time coming to Markarth, be prepared. As soon as you walk into the door, there will be somebody over here attempting to assassinate a woman over here.
Move along.
Why are you looking at me like that?
What do you mean?
The Dark Brotherhood. My goodness, you're really here. The Black Sacrament. It actually worked?
Of course.
What I need is for Elaine Dufont to die. I want him hunted down and murdered like the dog he is. I didn't know it when we were with each other, but Elaine is actually the leader of a band of cutthroats. Bandits. They're holed up in some old dwarven ruin. Raldbathar. It's near Windhelm. They use it as their base. It's where they stage their raids. I want you to go to that ruin, find Elaine Dufont, and kill him. I don't care about his friends. Do whatever you want with them. But Elaine has to die.
Deal.
Excellent. Once Elaine is dead, I'll pay you. In gold. I've saved up a bit.
Well, how else are you
that'll
gonna pay me? I'm certainly not interested in anything
Well,
else
there
you
is
have
one
to
more
offer.
thing. If you're interested. If you can, I want you to kill someone else as well. You don't have to, not as part of our deal, but if you do, I'll pay you even more. It's Nilsine Shattershield in Windhelm. If Nilsine dies too, I'll make it worth your while. I planned to kill Elaine myself, you know. Nilsine too, but lost my nerve. Just coat your weapon with it. Then you get the idea.
Cool.
Don't mind Elaine. My parents are always going at each other.
Alright, so do we have the location discovered yet or not? I know we have Windhelm discovered, that's not a problem. It appears we don't have the other location discovered, but we'll take care of the lady first. Looks like she's up a floor. Be sneaky, sneaky. It would be a good idea if I had an invisibility spell, but I haven't learned that yet apparently, so I'll need to go get one. It's not hard to level up your sneak. There's actually a really easy way to do it. Oh, Jesus. What just happened? Okay, well, we lost the opportunity. You know what? I don't like how that worked out. I want to see if we can actually get everything looted off of her. And I think the best way to do that would be also to equip the hand wraps. Let's try this again. Oh, we'll even go above and beyond here. We'll equip this lotus extract. I'm surprised, quite frankly, that she didn't die one hit. She's stronger than I expected. Let's try power attack this time. There we go. Take that. Yeah. Alright, so now that we got Nilsine Shattershield taken down, we'll go to the bandit location and we'll complete that quest line. Let's see here.
Time to end this little.
Oh, you came up out of nowhere. Another cheese wedge. Delicious. Thankfully, we ate it before Sheogorath decided to show up and ruin our fun. For those of you who don't know who that is, he's the Daedric Prince of Madness. And my favorite Daedric Prince. He's hilarious. The voice actor is actually a really big fan of the game. Like, I believe he still plays it to this day.
Do your work.
Okay. Apparently when you drop a sword, it goes flying.
Never should have come here.
I mean, you could sneak past all these guys if you really wanted to, but like I said, you know, experience. Ethereum Wars? Interesting. Sweet roll. For those of you who actually don't know this, there's a Skyrim cookbook. I'm really eager to try it, but quite frankly, I'm god-awful at cooking. But it's got like all the Skyrim recipes. It's got sweet rolls. It's got, you know, the soups and stuff, which I mean, you know, soup, right? But then there's also the dessert aspects that it adds to it, which is really cool. Oh, okay. I guess that's not the sweet spot. It's a good thing I have a crap ton of lockpicks. I'm half tempted not to put this in the video, considering the fact that I am epically failing so much. Here we go. Ooh, oil. Oh, see, okay, so now you can activate this little lever here. And kill his friends. Not quite sure why he's not attacking, but we'll kill him anyway. Yay! Talk to Muri. Wait, is there somebody near me? Oh, he must be down below. Oh yeah, I see he's in that other room.
Oh, I heard something.
I mean, it's not like I'm hiding, dude. Age Bane. That's a unique weapon that you can only get here.
Time to end this.
Now, we can go farther into the Dwemer ruins, but I'm not going to bother with that. Oh, they have the new iron plate helmet reskin thing. It's not a reskin, retexture. Alright guys, I'm going to actually call it the end. This is going to be part 1 of the Dark Brotherhood questline. I didn't mention this earlier, but I thought I would divide this into parts simply because it's such a long questline and it's such a long walkthrough. I don't want you guys to be sitting here trying to watch a 2-hour-long video all in one sitting. That's very difficult to do, no matter how much time you have, especially during the slightly more boring parts, the less, you know, exciting moments where you're not learning something new or seeing something you've never seen before, or even just going with me through this. That said, I would like to thank everyone who's been supportive of my endeavors here, and especially my wife, who has been extremely supportive in me making videos and wanting to stream and wanting to really get something going for this. As well as the friends and family who have supported me by sharing and liking my videos. It really helps a lot, guys, and I just wanted to give you guys a shout out for this. But like I said, this is part 1. I will be releasing part 2 next week. So if you guys want to see that, if you're looking forward to it, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification if you haven't already. And if you guys feel like this has been helpful, please be sure to give it a like and, you know, share it with your friends. But with that, we'll call it good for today. So once again, thanks for watching and thanks for all the support, guys.